Hi there, Tad Arger from Marketing for Hippies. I'm here at Ezio Ferrone Park, Edmonton. There's the legislature building there, and then here's our beautiful river valley. Been coming to this park a lot. It's a little oasis of sanity amidst the madness of our days right now. And coming here watching sunset sometimes. Every once in a while I run into some friends. It's just pretty beautiful. And today's video is about I get this question a lot. I can't believe I haven't done this video before. One of the most common things I hear from people is I have so many modalities, so how do I articulate what I do? You know, I have this modality, that modality, this modality, that modality, so how do I say it, you know? So before I go into that, if you like these videos, you know, you can subscribe, the little red button there on YouTube, and then click the bell icon and you'll be notified when new videos come out. You can follow me on Facebook. I've got an email list at marketingforhippies.com. And of course, if you like these videos, please share them, tag some friends. It really does make a difference for me when you do that. And if you have any questions at the end of this, put them in the comments below, and I'd be happy to, you know, see if there's another video that might need to be made as a result of it. Okay, so this is the situation. You've got a lot of modalities. And in fact, you probably got more modalities because when you started, you only had one, but you weren't getting enough business. So you thought, aha, I know the solution, more modalities. And as the joke goes, people say, well, I got more modalities than clients now. So the solution is a little sideways. It's a little tricky because what people do is they think, oh, so I have to find a way to talk about how they all combine. You know, I have to find a way to talk about how they, what threads them all together. And in a way you do. But if you if you combine all the colors in light, you get clear light. If you combine it in paint, it turns into mud. You know, it's just all brown. It's our joke when we do improv, which I did for 25 years semi-professionally. The joke was you say, everyone yell out the first color that comes to mind. 1, 2, 3, and they yell a color. It's just brown by the time it hits the stage. So if you try to combine the modalities in the wrong way, that's when it becomes really muddy and opaque and unclear and hard to discern. But if you do it another way, it becomes clear as light. So the muddy way is you try to maybe make a list. I do all these modalities, or you think, oh no, I won't do a list of that. I'll do a list of symptoms. So I do all these modalities and they can help with a huge list, which of course becomes overwhelming for people to read and can read like hype, like, oh yeah, you can help everyone with everything, huh? Or you try to come up with some gossamer kind of, you know, I'm a life transformation coach. You know, I'm a life transforming agent. I'm a catalyst for change. And this is also very muddy and opaque. So it may sound like I'm leaving you with no options, but here's the secret. Okay, so your ideal clients are on Island A. Yeah, and they want to be on Island B. On Island A, how sick of hearing this, or some of you watch all my videos. But Island A is where they got their problems. They got some symptoms that they don't like. Island B, that's the result that they're craving. And your business is like a boat that can take them from one island to another. But to be a little more specific, your business, all your modalities are the boat. Yeah, and so every time you have a new modality, it's like you add another extension on the boat. You know, you put another cabin in there, put another sail on it. Same boat, but just extended, amended, improved upon. And so the reason so many holistic practitioners, life coaches, people in the service industry, you know, consultants who have all these different approaches and modalities, the reason they struggle so much is because all they do is talk about the boat or the boats, and they keep trying to describe the boat. And my boat's amazing. You got to really come inside the boat because most of the stuff is inside. What I'm saying is nobody gives a shit about your boat. So here's the way you do it. You talk about the journey from Island A to B, which means you have to you got to discern what is the journey you want to take people on. You've got to make some decision about that. So now we're talking about niching. And so fundamentally, for a service provider, particularly for those of you in the healing arts, or if you're a life coach, what that's going to sound like at the very crass level is something like, you know how a lot of people struggle with XYZ symptoms, Island A. Well, I help them achieve XYZ results, Island B. That's basically it. You know, if you want more in depth than this, I've got an ebook called Crystal Clear, and I'll put the link below. And that really goes in detail into how do you articulate. I gave you 3 steps. There's actually 5 steps in that, which I won't go into in full detail now. But so that's the secret. That's the thread. That's the, you know, if all the modalities you have are like wildflowers, that's the string that turns it into a bouquet. What's the journey that you're taking people on? And, you know, if you're struggling with that, you need help figuring out your niche just in general. There's also a number of things I've got. You know, first of all, if you're really stuck with niche and you can't imagine doing it, there's an ebook, The Niching Nest, which gives some thoughts around niching in general. There's my ebook, The Art of Relevance, which goes into the Island A, Island B dynamic. Crystal Clear is specifically a 5-step process. If somebody says at a party, what do you do? How do you answer them? And I've got tons of videos. You'll see them under Ideal Client and Target Market under my playlists. So you can check those out. If you go to nichingspiral.com, I've got a whole website about it, a 90-day home study program on it. So there's lots out there to help. And if you really want my help, by the way, book a puttering session. Marketingforhippies.com/puttering. This is where I walk people through this process of how do you often articulate what you do. That's the main thing we talk about, just because that's what people bring. Niching is the major concern. I can't think of a puttering session in the last few months where it hasn't fundamentally been a conversation about figuring out the niche, and we usually actually make some surprising progress, more than you think you can make in an hour. We do. So those are some things I can offer to help you, but if you focus on that, what's the journey? And if you're really stuck, go watch the video I did called Your Deepest Wound is Often a Doorway to Your Truest Niche. It's something like that, and I'll see if I can put the link below. That's for most of you. 80% of you, that will handle it at a basic level. And if that doesn't do it, well, keep digging, and feel free to book some time with me if you'd like. So anyways, I think that's all I've got now. Hopefully that helps. It's a fairly simple idea. Stop talking about the boat, talk about the journey, and don't try to appeal to every single journey. Pick a real specific one that you can help people with. And then, if you want to help them with more things after they come to you, that's fine. But the question of niche is what's going to get them in the door? What gets them to show up? So there you go. Hopefully that's helpful. Again, if you have any questions, comments, put them in the comments below, and I do read them all, and at least at this point. And often they do turn into other videos. So take care, everyone.